Good afternoon, softball fans, as we welcome you to Wisconsin Rapids for this presentation of Assumption Royals softball here on Zaleski Sports. My name is Mike Wetland. Vinny Villarreal doing the production this afternoon as the Royals play host to the Prentice Buccaneers. The national anthem and the opening invocation concluded as we are just moments away from the first pitch of this second softball game of the season for the Royals. They come in at 1-0 after a 6-0 win earlier this week. Ava Schill into the circle. She threw a complete game, one-hit shutout in that opening day victory. That was over Phillips, 6-0. One hit, struck out 10, walking 5. Royals got 3 hits as well from Kristen Cato. That leadoff spot, scored 3 runs of their 6. 1 in the third, 2 in the fifth, 3 in the 7th on the road as the Royals, again, 1-0 starting the season, hosting Prentice right here from Wisconsin Rapids this afternoon. Getting ready for the final warm-up toss to get this one started. As Olivia Niels, the shortstop, number 4, will step into the box for Prentice. Prentice in their red uniforms, red jerseys, black pants, white striping. Prentice scripted across the front. The Royals in their whites, blue shoulders and numbers, blue striping down the sides. Royals across the front. As the first pitch, a strike right down Broadway. Moving us a bit further inside, but there's strike number 2, and it's early 0-2 to shortstop Olivia Niels. And a swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. 1 down. First strikeout of the game, 11th of the season for Ava Schill. As Leah Thooms will check in the pitcher. And a cut and a miss, a little bit under that one. 0-1. Royals working quick. And a half swing, as the pitching ninja would call it. That is also known as a sword, and it's 0-2. Good velocity for Schill so far. Batter's not having much time to decide, and a cut through again. And back-to-back swinging strikeouts to start this one. As Lydia Harding will check another right-handed hitter, number 10. She'll be catching this afternoon for Prentice. And another swing and a miss way behind it. Could be seeing a special inning so far. One more away in this first inning from a rare feat. And she's got it. 9 up, 9 through, and an immaculate inning for Ava Schill to start things off. We've played 1/2 inning, no score. Assumption coming up next, right after this on Zaleski.
Ball worked around, higher, launches a 3, got it.
So a good win for Mosinee tonight.
Ty Pankratz picks it. Simone at first in time. And the Stratford Tigers are state champions.
The Wisconsin Rapids Assumption Royals are your Division 5 state champions.
Jamal Williams, Jay Slag Daddy, first Slag Kazakage, letting y'all know, running back from Green Bay Packers, that I am in the house.
At Superior High School, where we have a beautiful facility, artificial turf. This ballpark, relatively new, built.
You belong in your home!
I'm in the house.
Today's broadcast for the Eau Claire North Huskies, number 2, averaging 22.2 points per game. 3:22 into the game, and we see Whitewater's Ken Larson make his way in for the touchdown. And we have with us former Amherst Falcon, former Wisconsin Badger, Tyler Biadish. Tyler, thanks for joining us.
Back here from Wisconsin Rapids, home of the Assumption Royals, an immaculate inning for Ava Schill to start things off. 9 pitches, 9 strikes, 3 swinging strikeouts. Start this one off as getting warmed up, Leah Thum. And as she gets warmed up for Prentice, quick reminder as well that Fleet Farms Garden Center is open. Perennials, shrubs, plus make your yard look great with lawn fertilizers, tools, grass seed, power equipment, lawn mowers, and more. It is Fleet Farm, proudly serving the Midwest since 1955. It'll be Casey, Nelson, and Schmidt to start things off for the Royals against the right-handed pitching Thum. Casey, left-handed hitter, went 3 of 4 in that opening day win against Phillips. Scored 3 runs. Thum getting signs from the dugout. Casey slightly open stance in the left-handed batter's box. Drops a bunt down, and it is a perfect bunt up the side. It is going to be a leadoff single. For catcher Kristen Casey. You cannot place a softball down the line better than that. Should bring up shortstop Sammy Nelson. Nelson 1 of 4, drove in a run, scored a run. In the dirt, and there's going to be a stolen base without a throw. Casey stole 3 bases as well yesterday in that win. That's in the dirt. That's going to get back to the backstop. And Casey takes third on the wild pitch. 2-0 the count to Nelson. Runner on third. It is amazing what a game changer speed can be in high school softball. That's high. That's going to get back to the screen, and that's going to score a run. And just like that, 4 pitches into the bottom of the first, it's 1-0 Royals. Back-to-back wild pitches is now 3-0 the count to Nelson. And it is a 4-pitch walk. Which will bring up Kendall Schmidt, the 3rd consecutive lefty to step to the box. She went 2 of 4, driving in a run. That win over Phillips. There's a strike and then a stolen base. As Coach also letting them know their style of stealing base. Pitch was a strike, but now, or they're going to actually call her out for leaving early. Saying she left before the pitch was released, so that's going to be the first out of the inning. The pitch will not count. Count remains 0-0 and nothing. 1 out. Base is now empty for Schmidt. And she'll miss high. And she will go the opposite field. That's going to go foul. Count now evens up, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bottom of inning number 1. Already 1-0 Royals. It was a bunt single, a stolen base, and back-to-back wild pitches that scored Kristen Casey. And that'll miss down and out. Changing the speed, 2-1 the count. That's just a little bit inside, maybe a touch high. Either way, 3 balls and a strike. Dooms seemed to find her control a little bit more during this batter. She was pretty wild. As that'll be slapped to short just over the glove and a base hit. And he gets behind the left fielder. She will take second. And she will stop there. That'll be a 1-out single and an E7. That'll get her to second base. And Assumption, again with a runner in scoring position, this time for Ava Schill, the pitcher. She went 1 of 3, drew a walk against Phillips. That's in the dirt and low for ball 1. Good block there behind the plate by Lydia Harding doing the catching. Ground ball back to the circle. The throw to first in plenty of time. Advances the runner to third, but there's now 2 outs. For Sadie Galbraith. Right fielder. She went 2 of 4 again, drove in a run. Right on the outside corner. Strike number 1. That's a little bit in front. She rips it foul down the left field line. It's 0-2. Just a fraction of a second early. Got the barrel on it. A little more of a finesse. Pitcher in the circle. Got to wait back a little bit. That's in the dirt. Good block again by Harding, and it's 1-2. Royals trying to get that second run across here in the first inning. Ground ball to third. That's going to stay fair. That's bobbled. And no throw. Everyone's safe. Second error of the inning. Should be an E5, no RBI, but the second run across as Mia Colo. Downer in the dirt, looking to steal, and go get there with standing up. Now another RBI opportunity. Colo went 1 of 4, drove in a run. That's just a bit up. 2-2 and nothing to count. 2 runs on 2 hits. There's been a couple of errors. As she'll send one to the backstop. Even it's back to 2-1. Again, a little bit in front. Foul tips it away. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. 6 hitter to bat this inning for the Royals. 2 runs in. Galbraith standing on second. That's off to the backstop, way wide, and that's going to send Galbraith to third. Third wild pitch of this inning. This one just trying to find her release points. And she starts that windmill. That one seemed to stick in the hand a little bit and goes way outside. That's going to be a fly ball to center. Camping under it and missing it will drive in, get the run in. On her way to third, and she will get there on a 3-base error. That's a play center fielder's got to make. As Abby Berard, the left fielder, will check in or step into the box, right-handed hitter. nightmare inning defensively for Prentice to start things off. As there's a strike. Right on that outside corner. Berard went 0 for 1, but you drew 3 walks in that win. That's high, 1 ball, 1 strike to count. That's in the dirt. That's going to get back to the backstop. That's going to be another run. 4 runs in. That one on a passed ball. That one's got to be caught. 2-1. All Royals here in the bottom of the first. 4 runs in on just 2 hits. Right on the outside corner, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. And that's outside. We go full. Full count, grounded foul. As the scorers here in Assumption, they did give Colo a triple on that play to center. So a 3rd hit. And that's high, ball 4. So she'll draw the walk. 2nd walk of the inning. She'll bring up Maddie Abbott.
Come on, Maddie. Go, kid, watch the ball.
That's outside. And stealing 2nd is Berard. So the 3rd stolen base of the inning. That's off the plate again. 2-0. 8th hitter to bat here in the first. Royals with 4 runs on 3 hits so far. That's down low and in the dirt. Now 3-0. So far, the 4 runs, only one's going out as an earned run right now, and that's a swing and a miss. Swing and 3-0. Abbott with the green light.
Hey, Maddie. Give her a ride.
And that'll bounce in. Play at 3rd.
Under.
And caught stealing to end the inning. Trying to go on the wild pitch. And we have played 1 complete. So for the Royals, they get 4 runs on 3 hits. There was a couple of errors. And they leave 1. 1 inning complete. It is Assumption 4 and Prentice nothing right here on your high school home for sports. Zaleski Sports.
Need incentive to get started at Mid-State Technical College? 1-2-3 for free can save up to $900 on tuition. Start this summer if you'd like. No catches, no application fee or essays to write. 1-2-3 for free at Mid-State. Get started at mstc.edu.
One inning in the books, 4-0 Royals. As a throw in the second, we'll get set to start inning number 2. As it will be for Prentice. Lydia Holm checking in to start things off. And as the the Buccaneers get their final instructions from the coaching staff, a reminder as well that nobody enjoys being without comfort, even more so on the coldest time of the year when your furnace is giving you trouble. Give the pros at Rapids Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling a call for furnace service in Wisconsin Rapids. We'll be there rapidly to figure out and take care of the trouble. And we'll get the comfort working again rapidly. Call Rapids Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling at 715-301-0256 and visit online at rapidssheetmetal.com. SportsNetwork.com. First pitch, strike number 1. And there's a cut and a miss, and 0-2. She 11 pitches, 11 strikes. As that'll get tapped to short. Step and throw in time, out number 1. Good play by Sammy Nelson, charging and stepping, making a strong throw across. We'll bring up Carissa Harding, the left fielder. And she'll swing through a high fastball. Nothing in 1. She'll now 8 in the 3rd innings, 1 hit, 13 strikeouts in this young season, and it's 0-2. If the Royals can get a pitching performance like this from her every time out, they're going to be a dangerous team all season long, as she was able to let go on a riser. 1-2. And that's the toughest thing also when you're playing softball with that yellow softball, is everyone's down and away. 2-2 is when that's coming letter high, it looks like a watermelon and you want to swing. And then it rises above your bat and you walk back to the dugout. As that's fouled to the backstop. Stays 2-2. Of course, stay tuned, a full slate of games today here on the Zaleski Sports Networks. As there's a swing and a miss, that one off speed. 4th strikeout of the game. And it's 2 up and 2 down for Kara Robb. Of course, we got baseball coming up shortly from Marshfield. Moseley and Marshfield playing. Prentice and Assumption baseball playing as well right now. As there's a swing and a miss way behind that fastball, and it's 0-1. Also on softball and baseball, Phillips playing Stratford on the road, and tonight we'll have Spash Panther football, as that's high and outside, 1-1, as they host Appleton East in the Fox Valley Classic crossover. Well, that one for you. Following this game here from Wisconsin Rapids, we'll be heading over to Stevens Point. Let's bring you guys that one. There's a swing and a miss, chasing a fastball outside. 1-2 to 3rd baseman Kara Robb. Trying to get her to chase down low. She lays off 2-2. It's a good take. She'll have to work a little bit harder in this one. 13th pitch of the inning. She threw 9. And an immaculate first. That's down low and in. Full count. The only real blemish on that pitching line against Phillips, she did walk 5. But there's a swing and a miss way behind a heater. And through 2 innings, she'll with 5 strikeouts. We've played an inning and 1/2, no runs, no hits, nobody left aboard. It is 4-0 Royals. We're back after this on Zaleski.
Bauer & Fine Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 60 years, Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauer & Fine Business Technologies be your complete office technology solution. That's b-bt.com.
Welcome back here to Wisconsin Rapids, again, home of the Royals. 4-0 Assumption. They got 4 runs on 3 hits with a couple errors in that first inning. Key hits outside of Casey's bunt single, the triple from Colo. As it'll be 9-1-2 in the order to start things off for the Royals against pitcher Leah Thooms. It'll be Lydia Smith leading things off, center fielder. She went 0-3 in that first game. Also 3 walks in that first inning. Waiting for the final warm-up toss. Throw on to second as we're set to start the bottom half of inning number 2. Here from Wisconsin Rapids. It'll be the center fielder, Lydia Smits, leading things off, right-handed hitter. Yes, again, some confusion on that last out in the first inning. It was a walk, and then trying to take third on what was a wild pitch. Runner was thrown out, so it will be Smits leading off. She'll take one down low, and it bounces to the plate. One ball and no strikes for the Royal center fielder. That stays shoulder high, 2-0. Royals sent 8 players to the plate that first inning. And left 1 on base. Little tapper to third, stepping into Rob's off-balance throw, and it's going to be late. That'll be an infield single. A little bit of an off-balance throw. Tough play at third. If you feel that clean, you got to get a good grip and step into that throw. Rob made a nice play on it, but couldn't quite get enough on the throw to first, and it's going to be an infield hit, which will bring up Kristen Casey. She dropped a bunt down, as we'll have another stolen base. On a pitch down and away. Casey dropped a bunt down the third base line, stole second, and scored on back-to-back wild pitches. Start this one off, and she drops another perfect bunt down the line. Rob is going to throw it into right field, and that's going to drive in. That's going to get a run in. And Casey can run. She's on her way to third, and she will take third on the throwing error. We'll see how the official ruled. There will be a throwing error that got her to third. The question is, I'm going to give her a hit. And they do give her a bunt single. And then an E5 on the throw. Scores the run. And then that goes to the backstop, and another run is in. 6-0 Royals. That was high and away. So now 6 runs on 5 hits. Ground ball through the hole between short and third into left field for a base hit. Nelson 1 for 1 now with a walk. 6th hit of the game as Kendall Schmidt will check in. She singled, went to second on air, later scored in that first inning. And that goes back to the screen and heading to second. She was stealing on the play, so it's going to be a stolen base. Ground ball back to the circle. Dooms makes a play, steps and throw. A little bit wide, but she gets back to the bag and makes the play for out number 1. But that does advance the runner to third. Very productive first out. For Schmidt, will bring up Ava Schill. She grounded back to the circle her first time up as well. Runner on third, 1 out here in the second. It's 6-0 Assumption. So that's high. Ball number 1. Harding's in having to work back there behind home plate. High pop up towards second, and that will be caught out there, tagging up and scoring on the play is Nelson. So an RBI and a sacrifice fly. Makes it 7-0. That'll bring up Galbraith. She reached on an error. That's low and away for ball number 1. 3 runs in this inning. 3 runs on 3 hits. There's been an error. And that's going to bounce in as well. 2-0. All Royals so far. And change up off the glove to the screen. 3 balls and no strikes to the Royal right fielder. Swing and a miss. Swinging away, 3-0. Just got it on the hands. She'll cut over the top of it. Right-handed hitter stands pretty much straight in line. And there's ball 4. Now Colo to the plate. She drove in a run with a triple. That got over the center fielder's head in the first. That's down low, and that's going to get the runner to second. Leah Colo has a 1-0 count, another runner in scoring position, a chance to get that 8th run across. Line drive right at the third baseman. She'll make the catch and will end the inning. Self-defense, but it's an out in the books nonetheless. So 3 more runs on 3 hits. The runner was left aboard. We've played 2. It is 7-0 Royals on Zaleski Sports.
I really got to understand what what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Back here broadcasting live from Wisconsin Rapids. Assumption up 7-0. As we get ready to start inning number 3. And as we do, quick reminder as well from our friends at Draxler Transport. They've got flatbed driving opportunities. They pay you 5 cents per mile premium over van. At Draxler Transport, drivers are always home for their requested time off. Draxler Transport is a family-oriented company. They treat you just like family. So visit DraxlerTransport.com to apply today. In the box, the 7-hitter, Ryan Gorski. Ground ball back to the circle. She bobbles it. And she will still make the play in time. A little bit of an adventure, but either way, out number 1. 7 up, 7 down. So far for Ava Schill. Now, Leah Niels, second baseman. She'll step in with a close stance, and she'll be late on a fastball. So far, Prentice has not adjusted to the velocity that Schill has in the circle. That's a chopper back to Schill. She'll step and throw in plenty of time. 2 up, 2 down. We'll bring Zara Rongstad, the right fielder, in. Another right-handed hitter. Slightly closed stance in that right-handed batter's box. Right at the knees, strike 1. Something to be said, it's very poetic about watching a pitcher throwing in rhythm. Gets the sign, gets set, and goes to the plate. No wasted motion, there's a swing and a miss. Makes baseball or softball a very beautiful game to watch. That's pulled foul over toward the Assumption dugout. Wrong set stays alive, 0-2. Only the 7th pitch of this inning. Just popped foul, trying to go to right field. And we'll have the 0-2 one more time. Wrong's doing good work staying alive. Swung through in the dirt. And the inning comes to an end. 1, 2, 3. Once again, go the Buccaneers. We've played 2 1/2. It is 7-0 Assumption on Zaleski.
Snow piles up quickly. Remove it just as quickly with Kubota subcompact and compact tractors. Our #1 selling tractors are built to take on winter with front and rear mount snow blowers, blades, and rotary sweepers. Get select Kubota subcompact or compact tractors for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months and save $1,000. See your local Kubota dealer today.
Your local Kubota dealer is Chili Implement, located 1 mile north of Highway 10 in Chili.
Getting set for the bottom half of inning number 3 here from Wisconsin Rapids. Royals up 7-0 over Prentice. As Thum takes her warm-up pitches as she gets set. Quick reminder as well that according to Scott Krug at Next Home Partners Realty, he has never seen a better time to sell, and home values are at an all-time high. So turn to a trusted voice in the community at the top seller firm, you know, the one with that little orange dog. Scott Krug at Next Home Partners is the best choice for your real estate needs. Scott serves the Wisconsin Rapids and Northern Adams and Juneau County areas. Designations as a senior real estate and resort second home specialist make Scott a great fit to help you reach your goals. Contact Scott Krug at Next Home Partners for your next move. Sounds like we're going to have a substitution in for Prentice. Looks like there will be Kalen Holm will check in playing right field for Roxat here in the 3rd inning. As Thooms will step in to face Abby Berard. She walked, stole a base, and was thrown out of 3rd to end the 1st. As you can hear the chatter from the Assumption dugout. As there's ball number 1 out high and outside. Feels like a beautiful April day when you're hearing chatter, hearing players kind of talking trash to their own teammates, having some fun. As Berard's now facing a 2-0 count. Again, she drew a walk in the 1st. As there's a strike on the inside corner, top half of the zone. 2 balls and a strike to the Royal left fielder. Bottom half of inning number 3. Ground ball back up the middle and a base hit into center. Berard will turn and head back to 1st. If you're a pitcher, you call it chuck and duck. Let it go, and it goes right back to where it came from. As you may see a pinch runner in for Assumption, and we will. Jane Glaza. Will run. Looks like she's going to stay in. And that's going to be a little bit late on that swing, and it's going to be a foul for Abbott off the first base side. 0-1. Lays on first. There's a pinch runner. Nobody out. Bottom of inning number 3. That's going to be popped towards second. That's going to land, and that'll be a high throw, and she'll make the tag. Safe at first on the fielder's choice. Three, 4 on the putout. This is an unfortunate play. And erasing the runner. So we'll have another pinch hitter. That's going to be Anna Tagarelli. Smits went 1 for 1 as there's a foul ball. Smits singles as there's going to be another wild pitch back to the backstop. Abbott takes second. Smith singled, Solobay scored a run. That's outside. 2-1. That's fouled over the on-deck circle. And it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. With 1 out here in the bottom of inning number 3. For Anna Tagarelli. Ground ball towards short. And that'll be bobbled, and there will be no throw. Abbott started to take off toward third, had to stop when she almost got hit by that ground ball. And when the time she turns around, the shortstop did not have a play. We'll see how they rule. They're going to give her a single. That'll bring up Casey. She's 2 of 2. Solo base has scored 2 runs. Ground ball through the hole into left field. That's a base hit. Runner trying to score, and she will score without a throw. An RBI single. As they'll have a courtesy runner in for Casey. And our assigned Zerosas will run as Nelson. She's 1 for 1. She singled and scored a run as that's going to bounce in there for ball number 1. So Casey 3 of 3. Is that, I don't know how that missed everything, but that was behind Nelson and misses her and misses the bat, and she didn't move. I don't know which part of the matrix we're in, but we just saw it. That's going to be down low for ball 3. Two on, 1 out. 8-0 Rose in the 3rd inning. And a 3-0 count to the shortstop, Sammy Nelson. And that gets her in the helmet. So Nelson will get first base. Again, Fearless. It looks like they're going to call in the infield. We may see a call to the bullpen for Prentice. You're in inning number 3. Bases loaded, 1 out. Kendall Schmidt at the plate. She's 1 for 2. As Prentice coaches have talking to his infielders. And Thumes will stay in there. 1 out. Bases filled with royal blue. And that's down low, a good block. And again, down low, that's going to get away to the backstop, and that will score a run, diving in. It's thrown away, but the second run will not score. Nine nothing Royals. 2 balls, and no strikes to count. The second baseman, Kendall Schmidt. Schill on deck. Line drive down the line. Fair ball down the left field line. That's going to drive in too. Schmidt on her way to second. She'll turn the corner looking for 3. And she will get a damage. Now looking to score. And an in-the-park home run for Kendall Schmidt. A 3-run tater. It is 12-0. And she'll ground one to first. That's foul just down the line. No balls and a single strike. To Schill, she is 0 for 1. She did drive in a run with a sac fly. Back in the second. That's high outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. She'll pop one up to center. Shallow fly ball on the run. And the catch is made out in center. Nice play by Lydia Holm. And there's 2 down. As Sophie Gisco in, right-handed hitter wearing number 18 with 2 outs here in the third, as she'll get some advice from Coach Nelson, as some last advice as they get the scorecard up and as they get the scorecard organized. Quick reminder as well that Spectrum Benefit Solutions, with offices in Wausau, Stevens Point, Wisconsin Rapids, Medford, and in Spencer. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes. They help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. Right here, crowds the plate. Sheila's a little bit late, and that's strike number 1. 12-0 Royals, third inning. 5 runs in, capped off by a 3-run home run from Schmidt. And that's a swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. That's a fly ball to shallow center on the run. That's going to land. She'll turn the corner. Again, we'll have to wait for the official scoring. That hit the heel of the glove, trying to make a basket catch in center. As Colo will step to the plate, she's 1 of 2. Line drive right at third last time up. That's in the dirt. Good pick behind the plate, and it's 1-0. And that's going to be a single for Gisco. Cole, 9th hitter to bat this inning. That's a swing and a miss, and goes to the backstop. And taking second. A little bit of a delay, but Jisco does get there. And now runner in scoring position with a 1-1 count. 2 outs. That's inside, 2-1. Little flare towards shallow center on the run. That's going to drop. They're going to hold the runner. And first and third. Colo's 2 for 3. Shane Glazer will get her first at bat. She came in as a pinch runner to start the inning. Got caught in a weird play. Got called out on a forced play at second. That's going to get to the backstop. Cola will go to second. So now 2 runners in scoring position here in the bottom of inning number 3. 12 runs on 12 hits for Assumption. That's just a bit high. Two balls and no strikes with Abbott on deck. That's a strike right on the outside corner. Prentice looking for that final out to get to a 4th inning. That's going to bounce in, 3-1. And that's ball 4. So Glazer will draw the walk. Bases once again loaded. Abbott early this inning popped into a fielder's choice, did score. And she'll slip into the box, and as she does, quick reminder as well that Awards and More is your one-stop location for awards, plaques, trophies, embroidery, screen printing, and promotional products. As that's high, ball number 1. Awards and More is also the proud sponsor of the Zaleski Sports Athlete of the Month, so visit Awards and More on Facebook to begin your next trophy order. That hit her. Got her in the foot, and that will get a run in. So an RBI with a bruise, and it's 13-0. Base is still filled with Royals. As there's a strike. As Anna Tagarelli takes a strike. She singled and scored earlier this inning. Looking for that base hit, get it to 15. That hit her. And then she almost gets Cole with the bat, who's crossing home plate. As Casey will step in, 14-0. She'll pop one foul just over the bleachers and out of play. Casey's 4th at bat. She is 3 of 3. She is 6 of 7 on the season. As they're actually going to have Casey depart, pinch hitter. And our assigns at the Rosas, left-handed hitter. That's high. 1-1 the count. That's high and outside. 2-1. To Ainara signs the Rosas, bases loaded, 2 outs 14-0 here in the bottom half of inning number 3. She'll swing and miss. That's going to get back to the backstop. A foul tip. That would have scored a run. Now 2-2. Good job as well on Coach Nelson getting all the every player now has gotten in the game for the Royals on the roster that I have. That's down low and we go full. 3-2 the count. Nowhere to go. Base is loaded. And she'll slap one foul to third. A little bit off the end of the bat. In 14 runs, 12 hits. And that's a walk. And I think that should be the ball game. As it looks like that is the ball game. We went through 3, but it is 15-0 Royals. They take this one, they get to 2-0. So we will take a break, come back with your Nasonville Dairy post-game show and wrap things up here on your high school home for sports, Zaleski.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually, that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids. What a performance by the Assumption Royals. They take this one 15-0 in 3 innings to get their second win of the season. Time now for the Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy, they've got fresh cheese curds and they're made daily. Go to NasonvilleDairy.com. Your final line for the Assumption Royals, 15 runs on 12 hits, no errors. They did technically leave 5 on base, but 2 before the game came to an end and the bases loaded in the third. For Prentice, no runs, no hits. They had 4 errors and left nobody on base. Ava Schill, 3 perfect innings, struck out 6, including an immaculate first inning, 9 pitches, 9 strikes, and 3 Ks. Hitting-wise, Kristen Case led the way. She went 3 for 3, drove in a run, scored 2. Schmidt, 2 for 3. They gave her a triple on that play that would basically an in the park home run. She went 2 for 3, drove in 2, scored a couple. Nelson 1 for 1, scored 2. Colo 2 for 3, scored 2, drove in 1. Abbott drove in a run. Tagarelli drove in a run. Sainz Rosas drove in a run. As the Royals control this one again, 15-0 for Prentice. Thumes went 2 2/3, 12 hits, 15 runs, 12 earned. She walked 6, did not strike out a batter. As Prentice went 9 up and 9 down in those 3 innings as the Royals get to 2-0. We're going to take one more break. Here's some more from more of our great sponsors. We'll be back to wrap things up on your Nasonville Dairy post-game show right after this on Zalesky.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm the director at Little Sprouts. Little Sprouts has been a real great community. It's very family friendly. It feels like a big family to me, and being the new director here, I felt very welcomed into the family. I like the smaller family. Everybody knows everybody, and you all get to know everybody in the center, and we do family activities and much of a family atmosphere.
Roof Tech LLC specializes in commercial roof coatings and spray foam. Roof Tech also services the entire state of Wisconsin. That's right, from La Crosse to Milwaukee, Eau Claire to Green Bay, Superior, Marshfield, Kenosha, Madison, Sheboygan, and everywhere in between. Roof Tech uses superior systems that can fully restore just about any roof in Wisconsin. Roof Tech is offering modern solutions for your roof's data dilemmas. See Roof Tech online at rooftechllc.com or Roof Tech LLC on Facebook. Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
When you get moving again, be safe and ready to go. Use your stimulus or tax return to save up to $150 on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires. At Sherrill Tire and Service Center.
Get your car done right.
Back here again with your Nasonville Dairy post-game show. It was the Assumption Royals 15-0 with a perfect 3-inning game from Ava Schill in the circle. Again, she struck out 6 of the 9 batters she faced, only threw 32 pitches. 27 were strikes, as compared to 97 pitches for Thumes. Also, 3 hit batters, 6 wild pitches for Prentice tonight. Again, Assumption 15 runs on 12 hits. No runs, no hits for Prentice. Assumption gets to 2-0 as they get set for more softball going forward. We will see them again on Monday afternoon. I'll be back here as they take on Stratford. They will be at Stratford for Assumption softball on Thursday afternoon with Vinny and myself for that one as well. And so for that being said, we will wrap things up here from Wisconsin Rapids one more time. It was Assumption 15 and Prentice 0, and that has been your Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Again, Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds, and they are made daily. So go to NasonvilleDairy.com. For Vinny Villarreal, this is Mike Wendlandt. Everyone, have a wonderful rest of your night. Stay warm, stay safe, and we'll talk to you later on for more Zalesky sports coverage of local